Again with another video. Today we are going to be doing some MLB The Show and possibly some Killing Floor 2. Right now we're going to start off the video. Keep on grinding for the mission. It's the Diamondbacks Team Epic. Right now we are currently on the 3rd stage and we need 2 more wins on veteran difficulty against the Diamondbacks to get this to move on to the 4th stage out of 5 on this 98 overall Luis Gonzalez postseason 2001 card. Okay, so we're gonna hop right into it and we're gonna start out against the Diamondbacks. Veteran difficulty. We're gonna play as the home team. I'm hoping to get my new Juan Marichal on the team. We'll do the Texas Rangers. Marichal? We got Marichal. But unfortunately, they got Robbie Ray on the mound. But the good thing with that is, it's a lefty, so we should be killing it with all the Rays in our lineup. And once again, sorry if my voice kind of sounds a little groggy. I am kind of getting over a little cold, and it is very early in the morning where I'm
Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Chris Owings now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, shortstop.
And we are underway this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he pops him up back behind second base. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Too high, 1-0. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Oh, he hung that one, and man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
1 strikeout here from Marichal.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Paul Goldschmidt.
In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Okay, as always, need to switch it.
Robbie Ray will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Chris Owings, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Peralta is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball that pitched before. He's throwing so hard, you got to onto that fastball in that situation.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Peralta is under it, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network.
Great coach, great dad, keeps me in check.
Striding in, Jake Lamb. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Yeah, as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Yes, got him.
A man at second with 1 down. And standing in is the center fielder, Gregor Blanco. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough but to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gregor Blanco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chris Herman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Tell you what, Matt, if he makes a mistake here, 1-2 with the pitcher on deck, that would be a monumental mistake. I don't think...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Hit in the air out to center field. Blanco sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
He gives up a single on the changeup after he threw the fastball by him the previous pitch. Not always good to keep thinking you got to out-trick everybody. If you got a good fastball, go ahead and use it.
Now it's the big man, the legend, Nate.
Standing in now, Nate Boone, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runners on first with one down. And there he goes towards second. In the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Stepping in, Billy Burns, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that.
I hate this game.
A nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers. Into the windup and the pitch. Robbie Ray is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike three called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Chris Owings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Drilled to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy right there.
Ready now, Juan Marichal. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And that misses. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. No problem here. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 19.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
A shortstop, number 16.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Leading off for Arizona, first baseman number 44.
Paul Goldschmidt is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high. 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money
In there, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Any speedball pitches.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
So I bet they're like just hacking at it, thinking it's
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Something that they don't normally
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Paul Goldschmidt becomes the first out of the inning.
Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jake Lamb goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
This is his rookie card.
Brendan Drury will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Preferably the rookie.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball
I
on
really like
MLB
going
Network
with that hard,
right after this.
that breakout of Aldi. And also the other one I like going with. But guys absolutely
stepping in and ready for another shot. Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jake Lamb.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And there's ball 1.
Another good one. The back
Here's
end,
the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Holland is, I like pitching.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Michael Gibbons, I like going with him. I like his arsenal, but just like
Lifted in the air out to right. Peralta will wait on it.
With him lately either, so
and that's out number 2.
And I think I put a different guy in.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kick.
Let me check that.
Jason.
No, I actually kept him in play. Cash is good. Felipe Rivero. Felipe on the pitch with.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there in the inning.
Man,
next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Right now, I really need
into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This Marshall card's good. I like it.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And this is strike 3 call. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a little chopper up the middle, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter, so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Nate Boone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Center down the middle.
The right fielder, number
Digging
1.
in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
Wow, I thought it took off the glove.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time,
a little
and the
angry,
inning
guys.
is over.
I mean, my hitters
Riding in once
can't
again,
the ball.
Robbie Ray. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
A lot of the time,
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Chris Owings comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna on the run, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield. He was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In the dirt here.
And there's a wild pitch.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. David Peralta sent packing for out number 2 in the sixth. Paul Goldschmidt is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Juan Marichal will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They fit. completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
That's not even fair.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
A shortstop, number 16.
Here's Chris Owings now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the...
His shortstop wasn't making plays.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, it falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here it comes, 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Hazelbaker, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Lamb will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A little bouncer.
I'm done.
On to first,
I'm
and
done,
that
boys.
is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Oh my gosh, even my ring.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hazelbaker is there.
Get out.
2 gone.
You gotta be kidding me.
Digging in to try it again.
You gotta be
Jason
kidding
Kipnis.
me.
He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch.
I'm done. I'm done. Peace. I'm done.